Hello, and thanks for coming to my channel. I've decided that I'm going to do a new, I don't know if I'd call it a series, but I'm going to do some videos every once in a while that I'm going to call Dig Out Those Dies. So I think we all have some supplies that we hoard or that we buy a lot of, and then we kind of space them off and put them off to the side. Well, that's what I do with dies, and I have been trying to be better about using them, and I have been, but I want to make a conscious effort to dig out each of my dies, the different sets, and create something, use something. So I've decided that today I'm going to start, this is episode 1, and I'm going to go ahead and use some of my peach tea collection from Prima. This was a design team collection that I was using, and so I just had a few scraps. Now when I do these, it's not going to be like an album and I'm going to put in some dies that I've cut. I'm going to be doing like little embellishments and have them on hand so that when I do make a project, I can just grab them and use them. It might be just a small little gift box or, just something small. These are not going to be major projects. So I decided, like I said, to use the peach tea collection from Prima. And the dies that I decided to start with are actually from Country Craft Creations also, but I don't think she still carries them. So this little series, I'm going to use dies that I have. Those may have come from friends. I may have bought them in a D-stash. I might have purchased them at Country Craft Creations. So they don't necessarily come from a certain place, and some of them might not even be made anymore. So just dig through your stash and use your dies. So I decided to use this one, and this one was actually from Country Craft Creations, and it's the pillow box die. So if you have like a gift card you want to give real quick, you can stick it in there. If you have just, a few pieces of candy you want to give someone, or a necklace or a piece of jewelry, a pillow box would be perfect. So I decided, okay, get some made and have them on hand. So the pillow box, and then it had like a banner flag. I didn't use that one though. It has a stitched frame, and it had a frame that was scalloped. Oops, what's that? But it was, the center part doesn't come out. That was stayed, so it's more like a rectangular scallop rectangle, something like that. Okay, so let's start with the easiest things that took 2 seconds. So along with the peach tea, I had a few pieces of ephemera. So I thought, sometimes I just need a real quick gift tag to put on something, and I mean quick. So that's what I did. All I did was cut out the scalloped rectangle, used a piece of the ephemera, glued on a flower. Poof, done. Put that away so that when you need it, you've got it. I did another one. I did the same thing, but this time instead of a flower, I had some of the crystals left over from the collection, threw 3 of those on the bottom, so when I need a gift tag, poof, I've got it made. And one more, all I did was cut out one of the cute parts of the collection, added a flower, and I can just write like a to from tag on there. Okay, so that was fast. Used those. Now I did make 6 pillow boxes. So the first one I made, I had wrapped some of the paper around, and I did run it through with a embossing folder. You can't really see it, I don't think, on camera, but it is embossed. I used a little piece from the collection, cut out 2 of the mason jars, added some flowers and some of the crystals. So quick and easy. I have a second one that I did. So on this one, the base was just white cardstock. On this one, I used the actual collection as the base. I used some of the jute. Here is the scallop rectangle, and I cut out one of the sayings from the collection. It says, "So many beautiful reasons to be happy." I glued that on to the jute so that when I untie it, it stays on the box. And then I have a leaf and a flower. So I thought that was simple and easy, but I thought it was cute. The third one I did got a little gaudy. This was the hot air balloon paper. To me, this is a little bit much, but there was a tag or ticket, nope, it's a tag, that was left over from the collection, and 2 pieces of ephemera from the collection, the teapot and the butterfly. Just added a little bit of bling there. And then I had a pre-made flower And then these leaves I had actually made from the Heartfelt Creations Small Wild Rose. So it's kind of wild, kind of a lot, but I used up some stuff. So that was the third one I made. The fourth one now went a different direction. So I went with the direction of the paper. Now this one I used the die for the cardstock. It's white. And then I cut it using the die a second time using the pattern paper. And I tried to trim it shorter just so it was a more durable box. It got a little thick. I do have the rectangular square or the rectangular scalloped place card thing in the back. Just scrunched up some lace I had, put in some flat back. This is one from the collection, the Prima collection, had a flower. This was a piece of the ephemera, and I cut out a saying that said the sweetest feeling. So I kind of like the way that one turned out. That was the fourth one I made. The fifth one I made, I decided to go back and start using some of those Heartfelt Creation flowers I made, which I love, by the way, and I will be making more. But I wrapped around the collection. This has like a peach color, and then I put another thinner band on with the peaches and the wreaths. Wrapped it around, put some of those leaves on there that I had made from the collection. I had a piece of ephemera left. Actually, this is from the ephemera, and so is the heart and the peachy keen saying. And then the flower that I made. So that'll be ready to go when I need a quick gift box for something small. And the last one I made, again, kind of gaudy, but you know, sometimes I like gaudy. I put on the base is the hot air balloon paper. And I put two different colors of lace. I put like a mint green. I don't know if you can see that. And then I have like a peach applique that I put wrapped around there. So this one's kind of, maybe it will be for like a, I don't know, like a rare holiday, but an event. I don't know, maybe a young girl gets confirmed at her church or something. I don't know, but it's kind of frilly. Used one of the heartfelt leaves and 3 of the flowers that I made, and so I have that ready to go. So for episode 1, I used the pill box die, made 6 different pill box containers. And I used the stitched rectangular piece, added a quick flower for like a to from tag, and 2 other tags that I could write a quick message or just the name and attach to a package. So that is my new series, Dig Out Those Dies. So go through and look through what you have. I don't know when episode 2 is coming, but it will be a different die and a different paper collection. I appreciate your time. Come back, and thanks for subscribing to my channel.